But Rachel Maddow miraculously didn't cry on election night or in the aftermath, at least not yet. Jimmy Kimmel, on the other hand, is a whole other story, and his other fellow former comedian on another network, Stephen Colbert, was barely able to hold himself together. I'll play the clips in just a moment and more, and it'll be the first time that they've ever really made us laugh. But first, save 20% off of any of my shirts on markdice.com this whole weekend by using the promo code VICTORY at the checkout. Order your Teflon Don shirt, your MAGA Mafia shirt, the classic Fight, Fight, Fight shirt, or the Liberal Tears mug and more. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out. Trump's total victory has been quite humbling for the Hollywood elite. Here's the old Jimmy Kimmel being quite proud about what he felt was Donald Trump's impending doom.
Fragile little snowflake. What a blowhard. He's a blowhard and a snowflake. He's a blowflake is what he is. He should change the hats to say, "Make America Wine Again."
Well, that was then, and this is now.
It's more than half of this country voted for the criminal. Still trying to figure out what happened.
Well, take your time, sir. We'll be enjoying every minute of the next 4 years.
Let's be honest. It was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go.
You mean the 30 million plus criminal invaders and their anchor babies who shouldn't even be here?
For healthcare, for our climate,
For the climate.
for science, for journalism.
A bad night for journalism. Well, for fake news journalism, it's a great night for us independent media analysts and for podcasters.
For justice, for free speech.
A bad night for free speech, coming from the party who wants to ban the First Amendment and ban Donald Trump from social media and ban us from making jokes and posting crime statistics about certain communities and other things.
It was a terrible night for poor people, for the middle class, for seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine, for NATO, for...
He's crying about NATO.
And democracy and decency. And it was a terrible night for everyone who voted against him. And guess what? It was a bad night for everyone who voted for him, too. You just don't realize it yet.
Over at CBS, where Stephen Colbert hosts The Late Show, this is how they began their first post-election show.
Hey there. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
If you watch the show regularly, I'm guessing you're not doing great. Yeah, me neither. You know, today, some people said to me, "Sorry you have to do a show tonight," which is nice of them to say, but I don't have to do a show. I get to do a show tonight. I'm so grateful to be with all of these talented people. Those people over here.
This is a pre-recorded message, so the audience isn't even there yet, because usually they start off like every other show. They have the band playing, they start introducing who the guests are going to be. But it was such a tragedy in the minds of the liberal lunatics that they had to just put this PSA at the beginning.
Well, it happened again. After a bizarre and vicious campaign fueled by a desperate need not to go to jail, Donald Trump has won the 2024 election.
Yeah! He did later read some supposed jokes off of the teleprompter that actually did make the audience laugh, because this apparently is what passes for comedy.
As we're all about to plunge back into the Trump hole, here's what occurs to me. The first time Donald Trump was elected, he started as a joke and ended as a tragedy. This time he starts as a tragedy. Who knows what he'll end as? A limerick?
Kathy Griffin bills herself as a comedian, and this is her post-election commentary.
I don't think that our beloved country, America, knows what it's in for with a fascistic society and dictator.
Surely this is a setup for a joke, right? You're being hyperbolic, of course, obviously.
I'm not being hyperbolic. Oh. I'm not being dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic.
You
are insane. But maybe not as insane as actor Ron Perlman, who looks like the Sasquatch in the old Harry and the Hendersons series, who is a big anti-Trump political pundit on Twitter. This was his reaction.
When you're smiling, oh, when you're smiling, and the whole world, she smiles with you. When you're laughing, no, keep on laughing, and that sun comes shining through.
Okay. MSNBC host Nicole Wallace had to delete her Twitter account because it was triggering her by seeing so many people mock the Democrats.
As a human, I deleted Twitter today as an act of self-preservation, and because I was no longer able to find the things I was interested in and was seeing a lot of things that I'm not.
That's because you don't know how to use Twitter. You see at the top of your feed, there are two different options there. There's the For You feed, which includes a combination of tweets from people that you follow and others. Or there's the feed for only the people who you follow. You see how that works? Michael Cohen, Donald Trump's former attorney who threw him under the bus, hoping to get a lighter prison sentence after the Democrat mafia trumped up a bunch of charges, no pun intended, against him. Obviously isn't a comedian, but he did make a lot of people laugh by getting trolled during a live stream when he was defending himself after he said that if Donald Trump won the election, he would leave the country.
No problem. Wow, genius you are. Can we stop with that? I appreciate it. I don't like the stupid turkeys. All right, let's just knock that stupid shit off, please.
Well, sir, you violated the first principle of the internet. You just fed the trolls.
All right. I did. I said I was leaving. And then the following day, get that through your dumb heads. The following day, I turned around and I said that there's no chance in the world that I'm leaving my country. Thank you very much. All right? I'm not leaving anyway. You leave. This is my country. And I have every right, every single right within which to turn around when we stop so we can. All right, 2 seconds. I'm going to end up blocking this idiot.
And in a shocking moment of self-reflection, the Clown News Network published this article written by none other than little Brian Stelter. Trump's return to power raises serious questions about the media's credibility. Well, we've been trying to tell you. And I've been trying to tell you to order some shirts from my online store, markdice.com. And this whole weekend, you can save 20% off of anything by using the promo code VICTORY at the checkout, including the Liberal Tears mug, which is now back in stock. So get your Teflon Don shirt, your MAGA Mafia shirt, the classic Trump Fight, Fight, Fight shirt, or any of my awesome designs, all available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and many in a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below. Enter the promo code VICTORY at the checkout. Save 20% off this weekend and check them out.